Next, we're going to look at importing bulk items into your business register. Now, from the main grid, click on the Import Items button, and then the Import Register Data form will display. Now, it's showing you what register you're actually in, and then, as you can see here, under that, we'll click to check the form and its fields before imports, which is quite important when we do this. Now, there's only one format, which is the XLX spreadsheet, and we do recommend that you download the sample file, otherwise your import won't be successful. Now, before we do that, note that the date format in the sample file, must be DD, year. Okay, so date, days, months, years. That's a standard format. And then we have the zip file for your file attachments. Now, don't worry, I'll walk you through this very shortly. But the first thing you need to do is download the sample file. So click on the link, and then you'll see the file name, and I'm going to save it in this folder with my SDS register. So save the file, and then I can click to open it in Excel. Now, when you open it, you need to enable the editing because it's been downloaded from the internet. And then, as you can see here, we have 6 columns. Column 1 is the attachment. This is where the file name for your image attachment goes. And then we have the structure of classified as hazardous, date, approximate quantity, product name, then product, not product name, then manufacturer. And again, the date must be day, month, year formats. Now, I have my register items open here, and this is in the same format with the exception that I don't have an attachment field. But I have 10 items, so I'm going to Control-C to copy, or you can right-click and select copy. Then I flick back to my register and I put my cursor in the first row underneath classified as hazardous. Then I Control-V paste, and that pastes everything into my spreadsheet there. Now I need to add the attachment, the file attachment names. Now you can only import one file per record, okay, at this stage. It's a limitation of the system. We apologize for that, but if you have more than one file attachment, then you can upload them individually in the register. But for now, we just have to enter the file name. So I'm going to go back to my SDS register, and here's one I created earlier, and these are the file names. So I'm going to copy, come back, and then I'm just going to Control-V paste. So there we go. And then, as always, it always pays to kind of double check that everything is correct. Then you can save and close the registers, okay? Then we go back to our import register data, and then we select our file to import. And there we go, there's my register. And then we want to import the zip file. So, if we haven't done it already, select your file attachments. I use a program called 7-Zip, so I right-click, select Add to Archive, and then by default it says Import Register Zip, and it'll save it in the folder that I'm in, and there we go. And that's the file that I want to upload. So there we go, Import Registers. And now, as you can see here, I only have 2 options. Validate and cancel. And the reason we have to validate is because we're importing this information, importing this data into the database, and it has to be in the correct format. Okay, this is very, very important. And I can't import it until the data has been validated and is correct. So I click on the validate button, and it only takes a second or 2. And there you go, the data is valid, you can continue to import. So I click on the submit button, and it only takes a few seconds because I only have 10 records and the file attachments are small. And there you go, the data has been imported successfully. Excuse me. And then, as we can see here now, I have showing 1 to 10 of 40 entries. Now, if I select the show 50 entries option, just takes a few seconds to update. And there we go. And that's my list of SDS and chemical registers now imported.